Action. What's up, y'all? We are DV. I'm twin.
I'm also twin.
That's also twins. It is Sunday, January the 18th or something.
I don't pay attention to dates anymore these days, but it is Sunday.
He's too cool for a date.
Sunday.
So I'm gonna guess it's the 18th, 2025. So check it out. Music, man, one of the most beautiful gifts ever given to us, in my opinion.
100%.
It's a language in itself. It's healing energy, and it is beautiful. So, yesterday, when I was just gonna do some like real basic shit and just be like self-destructive and just like overeat and not work out and go to sleep,
Because we've all been there, right?
you know, I was gonna do that, but my gut was like, I was kind of restless. I was like, I kind of want to move around. I kind of want to go see what's cracking outside, right? Because it was kind of cold and I just wasn't feeling it. You know, I've been moving all week. And I was like, this weekend maybe I'll just chill and take care of some shit at home. So I get up and I call myself going to go run an errand and some other shit. But in the process of that, something called my attention. So the record store across the street from where I stay at, I'm hearing some music and shit. Then I see a chick on like the stage area where the window is, by the display and everything. She's singing and she sounds beautiful and she's rapping, right? Then after that, a group of let's just say, I think like 5 beautiful Latina women approached the stage. And I think the name of the band was called Ice Cream Crew. If you guys ever heard of Ice Cream Crew, one of the chicks said she was from Eastside Long Beach. It was all different chicks from different places of California.
How many of them was it?
I think it was 5 of them. And it was all bad. It was all beautiful. And their stage presence was dope as fuck. They all was some spitters, man. It was all like they was all chilling outside. I didn't know who they was, but then all of a sudden when they went up to the stage, I mean, just off the first song, straight killers, bro. I was like, every one of them had their own style, and they had flows too. So yeah, I just want to say, Ice Cream Crew, man, they was dope. Great performance, and shout out to y'all. Keep doing y'all thing, man. Keep killing shit, because y'all doing y'all thing. Some truly special shit. Keep on.
Yeah, because there's a lot of the women groups right now doing their thing.
Killing shit.
But some of them are relying too much on the sexual shit.
Yeah.
But from what he was saying, I didn't see the band. From what he was saying, man. He showed me a video of them on Instagram, and they were dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
They actually had shit to say,
yeah,
man. I was like, damn, I'm listening to everything they saying. Like, oh,
it wasn't
shit.
just relying on the sex part, I'll tell you that.
But they had all that.
They had real rhymes, they good stage presence, all that good old shit.
It was a dope show in general. They all had their own thing, man.
But anyway, what's the name of it again?
I think it was called Ice Cream Crew.
Ice Cream Crew, check them out.
Yeah, the beats was dope as fuck too.
Right.
So check them out. Yeah, I'm gonna keep checking them out. But yeah, anyway, I say that to say music, man. I was so inspired by that shit yesterday because it just kind of gave me that feeling. Like I'm real big on like how things make me feel in terms of how to act on it, you know. And a lot of music today, you know, at least in the hip hop genre or realm, doesn't really do it for me always. You know, I can always take something from it because that's just the way my brain works. But that show last night in particular, that performance, seeing that, man, just woke up a lot of shit. Was really inspiring. Shit was dope, man. And that's if it ain't that, if art doesn't at least do that to you, man. If it doesn't change you in some type of way, if it doesn't wake something up, then you probably need to press the limits a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. But you keep saying it was inspiring. How did it inspire you?
It just to connect more than anything, connect to my music more. You know, because I know that's a part of me being who I am. Sometimes it used to be an issue for me to connect with the music. I can write it, I perform it, but would I emotionally see myself in that situation, or you know, imagine myself in that situation again as I'm singing it, like it's really happening.
So what you're saying is conveying the energy through the music.
Yeah.
Right, expressing it.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what you're saying. Because that's how it was for me.
Yeah.
Like when I would write a song, all the emotion was there when it came to writing it, right?
Yeah.
But when it came to recording it or performing it, but especially recording it, for me it was hard to recapture that emotion when I'm recording it, because the way I wrote it was all emotion. But it's hard. But it still is sometimes hard to convey the exact feeling that I had when I wrote it to when I'm recording it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To re-record it, especially if you're taking multiple takes.
Yeah.
Right? So that's kind of hard still for me. I don't know about you guys, whoever records music, do you deal with that as well? Let me know in the comments, because it's a difficult thing for me to do, to recapture that emotion to the recording.
Yeah, I used to have that issue a lot. Another one I would have was like, I'd be so, and this comes from being a very passionate person, I think, but I used to always, I'll write the song, or I'll have the idea, the concept for the song, and by the time I get on the stage, I built up all this energy. You know what I mean? I built all this energy. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I had it exactly how I wanted to go. I get up in the booth, and you could hear that anxiety in my voice. You hear that.
Yeah,
You would hear it.
Yeah.
I'd be way off and rapping hella fast, or I'd be yelling. You know what I mean? Because that anxiety is just all built up, and I let it out. All that passion and shit. And that's great, but that's not channeled. That's not focused energy. That's not controlled. You know what I'm saying? So I say this to say that it's important to channel your energy when it comes to creating too. That's what we're doing when we create shit. We're channeling energy, whether you know it or like it or not. That's what we're doing. We're vessels for a certain energy, and we're projecting that shit. We're channeling and we're projecting that.
Yeah.
You hear me? So when you do that, that's why, like, the only reason why I would ever, as much as I'm a fucking foodie. I love food. I've been fat, I've been skinny, I've been obese, I've been starving, I've been all that. I love food though. I love food from every different culture. So I say that to say that I eat, and when I do eat, my biggest problem is overindulgence, right? But let me stay focused. My overindulgence is a bad habit of mine, but I still realize that at certain times in my life I need to completely go without food and fast so I can be clear, to clear my channel, to clear my vessel out, so I can be more clear and open to the channel. And what I mean by that is the creativity. The creativity, we're always getting all the signals that we're getting just on a regular day-to-day basis, but as a creator, that's also what you do. We are not necessarily coming up with these ideas. We're just vessels for the channel.
Right.
So your best thing,
we're receivers. We're receivers
for that information, that energy.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is be in tip-top shape best you can. Not be perfect, just be clear-headed and be aware, and find a way to really focus that shit best way you can. You know what I'm saying? There's lots of different ways. Use your imagination. If I can tell you how to do that, fucking Google it. But the idea is, as a fucking creator, just to channel that shit best way you can. Focus the energy best way you can, and convey that message. It could be through painting, it could be through singing, it could be through talking, it could be through working out even. That's still a fucking, I want it for the creative process, but it's a process. Either way, it's another way to channel energy. So
everything can be creative,
Yeah.
Everything can be creative.
Everything can be creative, I think.
Yeah.
But I just say that to say that, man, don't overlook inspiration and the little signs that you see within you, that you see around you, I should say, because sometimes those little things around you that you see are your little signals trying to help you get back on track. You may not even know you're falling off.
Speaking of back on track, on the music thing we were saying, right? How we use music to be, how we use music as an outlet to release stress and worry,
energy.
Yeah.
Music,
right? How do you use music? What is it for you? Because I heard one guy say he don't even listen to music, which is crazy as a human being to say he don't like music. He said he didn't listen to music, he didn't like music. Yeah. Crazy to me. I don't understand how you're human if you don't like music. But I want to know.
He was black too. So
right.
It's weird.
It's even weirder in my opinion. But anyway, back to the music. What do you do? What kind of music do you listen to? And how do you use music? What is it for you? How do you use it on a therapeutic level? How do you use it? Because the way for me, a lot of times, right when I thought I had nothing left to help me get through a situation, it was always that music that came through.
Bring you right back.
I may not have had, I didn't even need alcohol. I didn't need the weed. I didn't need no drugs. I didn't need any of that. I just needed that music. I needed that music, but that did it for me. It worked every time. Works every time to this day. So how do you use music? Do you use it in a therapeutic way, or is it just something that's background noise for you?
Yes.
What is music for you? What does it mean for you?
Yeah.
Right, what kind of music do you listen to? Let me know in the comments. Do you make it? Do you write it? Do you play it? what does music mean for you? As of lately, though, music has just been more of a therapeutic thing for me. I've been listening to a lot of, I'd say you could say dance music, house music. I still listen to hip hop for sure. You know, that was always my first love. But as of right now, where I'm at, it's more fitting for me for the house music. I don't know what kind of house music has some of these genres, so I don't know what you listen to. But me, I really dig the what do you call it? What is it that the main one we've been listening to and even been creating, by the way? That's another conversation.
I mean, a lot of...
What would you say that kind of house music that is right now?
Kind of house music, I would say a lot of tech house.
Tech? Is that tech?
It's like tech and like a lot of deep house.
I'd say more deep house, yeah. I wouldn't necessarily call it tech.
Yeah, sure.
But either way, it's been some I think you call it disco house.
A little bit disco too.
Yeah, it's been funky for sure.
Yeah, we try to keep that funk element in there.
Yeah.
Here's a question for y'all, or for anybody really that does music. Do you think music is a spiritual experience, or is it an intellectual experience,
Or is it both?
Let us know in the comments. Because I say that because music has a tendency to move people. Not just emotionally, but physical as well. Most times physically. People move, they can't help it. You ever see babies when they hear music? Hold up. What's up with that? So yeah, music has a tendency to move people physically, right? You ever see little babies and shit? They hear music, even if they ain't on beat, they gonna start moving, dancing and shit, right? Because I just think something deeper within them tells them to move to it. Like, is that how it works, you know? Like, mentally, does something tell us to move, or do we just know? Do we just know to just start moving to it?
Right.
Because we just feel it.
It's intuition.
Yeah. Does it just feel right, or do we have to think about it? You know what I mean? What really commands us to move on that?
Right.
So that's my opinion, why I think it may be a spiritual thing. I think music has always been spiritual. And it's always been here for us, to comfort us. Because it has been for me. Music has always been like that companion for me. When it all goes bad, one thing stays true, stays strong, is that music. And it stays indifferent. It's really because you get whatever you need out the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you heard in that message, in that song, at that moment, that was for you. That's why I treasure it so much, because it's so unique.
Like one song we just got done listening to that we keep playing ever since our birthday last year.
Yeah.
Was it called Birthday Song?
Yeah, by Busy Signal.
By Busy Signal.
Yeah.
Birthday
You guys
Song.
can check them out if you don't know them already.
Busy Signal.
Busy Signal.
They say it's what?
Song.
Dance hall.
It's like dance hall. The song
Yeah.
called Birthday Song.
Yeah.
Love that song.
Yeah, we just got done playing that. Really, we play that song just on any celebration, even by birthday, just any time we're celebrating.
I'll play that on the weekend just to
Yeah.
get my mind right.
Yeah.
Because it's about celebrating life at the end of the day.
Yeah.
This shit ain't promised.
Right.
Everyone you got is a gift.
You should be celebrating every moment,
You should be
right?
celebrating every day, every
And
moment.
that's where music plays its part, you know. Music is always the enhancer of that situation.
Music was our soundtracks to our daily life, man.
Yeah.
It's our soundtrack. So if you feeling like Rocky today, you feel like a motherfucking champion. Dun, 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 dun. If you lost weight,
Right.
you lost weight.
Music is still gonna be that.
And music is the soundtrack, man. Use that. That shit is free.
Right.
We got the internet now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like on your phone, whatever you got. There's always a source of music nowadays.
What would the world be without music?
You know what would this shit be without music, man?
It'd be very boring.
It'd be kind of boring, be kind of bland, you know. So yeah, I love music, and it's always been a big part of my life. Probably always has been. I don't know about y'all if y'all believe in like past lives and shit. I feel like with all the many lives I probably have had, music was always a part of it. It's been a part of my life since a baby, since day one, literally. All types of music too. I can't understand people who only like one type of music. I mean, to each his own. Maybe that's just your thing. That's how you choose, or that's how you see the world. But from my perspective, the world is vast and various and beautiful. And it can be very ugly at the same time, depending on your perspective. But in my world, I try to see a lot of beauty. I try to pay attention to a lot of beauty around me, all the good. You know, I know the other side exists too, but the other side of this shit in life is even on a shitty day. Okay, now we got a shitty day song to go with it. That's enough to keep
It's
me.
true.
That's enough to get my mind off the shitty problem.
Right.
Now I can laugh about this fucking shitty song, shitty day I had, cause now I got a song to go with it.
Speaking of that, you got
Feel
me
me?
thinking about that song by Blue, "Dancing in the Rain."
You hear me? That's
I know
another
y'all
one.
know that
That's
shit.
another one. If I'm late,
Dancing
oh
in
my
the
god!
rain.
If you're ever late to work and you're fucking and your day's just not going the best, and you got a shitty day or a so-called shitty day, man, turn that song on. Tell me if that doesn't distract you from that moment, enough to at least for the hour, for the time being.
Right.
And that's all you need sometimes to turn the situation around. You don't have to have a whole day. It takes 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 seconds to fucking to take your mind off whatever that shitty situation was.
It's
for you to
definitely
change it
powerful.
around.
Sure.
So that's just another example of the power of music. You know, it's amazing. You know, to me, it's always been my best friend. If you can name music, everybody out there, if you can name music, what would you name it?
Yeah, put it in the comments.
If you can give the feeling of music a name, like you would like a girl or a chick or a guy that you like, if you can get a person a personality, and that would work for you, what would you do that for music? If you can give music a name and a personality, you know, and a characteristic, what would you do? What would you name that music for you? What would you do? For me, music would be. Yeah, that's a way deeper question than I'm ready to answer right now. What do you think?
What name would you give music?
Yeah, if you could name music.
If you could name music.
Yeah. Give it a personality in your head.
Right?
Okay, that's too vast. You know, that was the problem. A song.
Name a song?
Yeah, if you could, a song that you like, if you could give it a name,
Right.
if we could rename
So
it.
for instance, back
Give
on
it-
that song, because I still love it so much, "Dancing in the Rain" by Blue, right?
Yeah.
That song would be, that name would be, for me, if you have to give it a personality and all that stuff, say it's like my best friend who always helps lift you up when you're down.
Yeah.
I don't know, Todd.
Todd?
The homie Todd.
That's fucking weird. Oh my God, I didn't think he was gonna say that at all. I was gonna say Tiffany. I know it's not much better.
Why
but
Tiffany?
I don't know. It's just what popped up in my head.
Well, that's what did for me. Fucking Todd, okay? I
Nigga
don't have
said
to
Todd.
explain it. Yeah, don't make me feel like that.
Don't make me feel like that.
But Todd's the homie. Todd gives me up. You know, he lifts me up when I'm down. You know,
God, yeah.
you know, he's that "Dancing in the Rain" song.
Dancing in the Rain. Todd, you did it.
Yeah,
And that's what it's about.
came through with the joint. I ain't had nothing on me, but Todd came through,
For
swooped
sure,
me
right?
up at the bus stop in the middle of the rain with a nice little joint.
For sure.
Lift my spirits.
That's what's up, man. And those are little beautiful small blessings that life can spring up on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it depends on your vibe, because what you put out is what you get back. What you internalize is what you're gonna fucking see outward. So I say that to say, man, use this music shit around you, this gift that we got, while it's still around, while you still have it, to change things around sometimes. If you're having a shitty day, or if you wanna turn up even, use that music. Don't forget that, man. We got a lot of different tools to change our vibe. Because once we change our vibe, we can change our situations around us. You know what I mean?
reality.
Our reality. So music is one of those gifts. Don't take it for granted. It's here for a reason. Even if you got to fucking hum a song to yourself,
Right.
it takes you out of that moment back into yourself. Now you bring yourself back to peace, and now you're centered. Now you can manifest from a better place.
Yeah, because music definitely, you know, it can change your vibration.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what it's here for.
Literally. I'm not talking figuratively. I'm talking about for real. It literally can change your vibration.
Yeah.
It can change from positive or negative, you know.
Yeah. So dig this. We're gonna start getting more into breathing exercises, because I feel like that's another important tool that'll help change your reality, at least your present moment. Hey, what's up, y'all? You know what I mean? So not today, because we don't have time for it, but we most definitely will get more into it in the following days,
Food really trying to get to the main list. Anyway.
because it'll help change your whole vibe, man, your whole internal energy. So once you do that, you can manifest from a better place. So don't ever try to project or try to manifest things from a state of fucking fear or stress or anger. If you can get to a place of love and try that route. No matter how fucking challenging things go. Sit your ass down somewhere, get quiet, and get centered the best way you can. Music is one of those things. And there's other stuff out there, you know. But we'll talk about that another time.
And say no to Pookie.
Don't fuck with that shit. That'll fuck your whole life up.
Yes to music, no to Pookie.
Yeah. Pookie, no.
Pookie, no. Speaking of Pookie, I like that song. Hey Pookie by what's it called? Requiem for a Dream by Sailor. You guys heard of her? Check her out too on the music shit. But anyway,
For sure.
it's time for us to get up out of here.
Yes, it is. We be TV. I love me. You love you. We love we.
Love yourself.
Love yourself. I love me. You should love yourself for yourself. All right.
See y'all.
We're done here. Love y'all.